Hi everybody, it's Gail. I'm in the studio today playing, and I just thought I'd turn the camera on. I saw a reel over on Instagram recently, and I've been itching to get in here and play with the idea that I saw. This is just taking paper and folding it for multiple pockets with no glue. Easiest thing I think I've ever seen. I've been playing with making them, and once I got it figured out which way to flip the paper to fold it, they were just easy as pie, and I made a bunch of them quick. So what I thought I would do, also I tried some different papers, and at the end of the video I'll show you some of those too. What I did was I pulled out some book page, and I pulled out some scraps of different papers from my scrap bin, and just thought that I would do this on camera with you, and hopefully we can get through this without me totally making a mess of it. All right, so like I said, I found that I could probably use any paper that I choose, and I've tried different sizes. So I thought the first thing we would do is, I've got this book page. This is from an antique French book that I have. I just recently showed it on one of my haul videos. So what she did was, and I don't think it really matters which side you choose, and I will show you how I kind of played around with it to see, for me to figure out which side I might want to go with. But what you do is you take the long side of the paper and you just fold it up. There's no measuring. You just fold it up maybe halfway, maybe a little less than halfway. And there's no measuring because each piece of paper is going to be different. And I'm going to fold that. So now what you have is you've got a fold on the long side. Then you're going to turn that over. And then from the bottom, I'm going to fold up part way, maybe half, maybe a little less than half. Depends on how tall you want your pocket, and I think once you do a few of these, you'll get the hang of how tall or how wide you might want one. So I just creased that. Then you just take the paper and you give it a quarter turn, and you fold this side over. Now, I can't do it that way because my brain doesn't work that way, so I'm just going to turn it like this. And I'm going to fold it. So you see what I'm doing? Here's the bottom pocket. I'm going to fold this on top of it. And I'm not coming quite to the edge. You, again, experiment. You may be able to go all the way to the edges. I think it really depends on how wide you fold this section and how wide this section is. So I'm just going to go part way, or almost all the way, and I'm going to crease it. So you can see what you've got here. Let's unfold it. So this crease that I just made, this crease is here. I'm going to take this edge and I'm going to stick it inside that pocket. And it's done. You are done. You have just made it. Now, this is, I don't think this is new. There's probably videos out there. It's new to me. I've never done one of these until recently. So there might be, maybe this is something everybody knows. But anyway, I love it. It's, like I said, it's the easiest pocket I ever made. So now what I've got is I've got a pocket here. And on the back side, I've got a pocket. If I want, I can make this a pocket, and I can even put a pocket. I can make this a pocket. I could actually make it two pockets. And here's where I was talking about you might want some glue. I've got some tags here. I just pulled out some different tags. I'll see which will fit this. Okay, so let's just, so you've got a pocket here. And then, let's see. Let's find something that'll fit. You've got a pocket here. You don't have to, but to me, you've got a pocket here. On the back side, you've got a pocket. And then, up here, I don't know if this one will fit or not. Yes. So you've got a pocket here. Now, if you push this all the way, you see how it comes out the bottom? So this may be an instance, if you want that to be a pocket, you might want to put a little bit of glue down here. Or maybe you want to sew it. It's up to you. But what I found was, if I go into this part of the fold and make it a pocket, it's already folded on the bottom, so I don't have to worry about adding any glue. So there I've got another pocket. And then if I want, you know, I can also make that a pocket and glue this. So I could conceivably put in, if I put one tag in every pocket, I could put 1, 2, 3, 4, I could put 5 tags in this one little pocket. Is that not cute? I love this. I absolutely love it. So I thought, all right, well, what other kind of paper can I make a pocket out of? Do I have to use something like a book page? Or I did one out of a hymnal page. So, like I said, I pulled some scraps out, and I thought, well, what if I have a piece of paper that doesn't have anything on the back? What's going to happen? So I thought, well, let's try it. So I'm going to fold this over. And the thing is, if the white is going to show, you can always collage it. I'm going to fold that over. I got that a little narrow, but that's okay. Then I'm going to fold this over, or I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to fold this up. So now I've got this pocket here, and then I'm going to fold the other side over that for another pocket. And I'm going to flip it inside there. Okay, so that tells me that I have the white showing, which is okay by me because I can cover this if I like. I can collage it. I can cover it with another piece of paper. But there again, I've got my pockets, and I can have 2 pockets up here if I want. I wonder, let's pull this apart. Okay, so I folded it, the printed side into the white. I'm thinking, and I could be wrong, but I'm thinking that if I fold the white side in, fold this up, yeah, I think my way of thinking is then the printed side should show and the white will be on the bottom, on the pocket. So there's my pocket. I'm going to fold this over. Yeah, okay. So I just folded it differently the first time, and that's what made the top part was the white back of the paper. And then tuck that in. There we go. Well, that's fun. Now this definitely, I would collage these pockets. Definitely would collage these pockets. I love to collage. But there again, we've got 1, 2, 3, and if you want 4, 5 pockets. Okay. So I pulled out another piece of paper. This is just something I was playing with, painted piece of paper, and I'm just going to give myself a straighter edge since it was a scrap piece. So let's see. Now here's what I was trying with some other paper when I was trying to figure out what's going to show when I'm done folding. So what I would do is I would just kind of, all right, so let's say I'm going to fold that over, then I'm going to flip it, and then I'm going to fold it, and then this is going to fold. So I got a loose idea of what's going to show if I fold my paper this way. So if I fold my paper this way, I could do the same thing. So there's my long fold, flip it over, flip that up, flip that over, so I think I'll just do that. So there's my long fold, flip it over. Actually, I think I'm going to do this. I'd flip this up. And then I'm going to fold this over. And flip this inside. Now I think, let's see, I think you should be able to do it the other way too. Let's see if it'll do the same thing. So this is what I did, and I folded it behind this pocket. So what happens if I pull it this way? Yeah, so you could do it either way. I think I like that better on top. So there's my pocket. Pocket possibilities and pockets. Alright, let's try another piece of paper. This one, again, I'm going to have to, because it was a scrap piece, so let's see what size we end up with. This will be a little pocket. I am saying this is going to be a little pocket. So that's almost square, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm going to fold this, and since it's going to be a little pocket, I may not fold it as far over as I was, maybe just a little less. Okay. So I'm going to say this is going to be the top of the pocket, right? Nope, because there's the pocket. So if I fold that up, there's my pocket. Fold this over on top of it. So this is going to be a small, skinny pocket, which I really like. This will be perfect in a tall, skinny journal. So you will probably see these in my next journal, these skinny ones. I did one of these pockets in my last journal. On the last page, if you want to go see how I used it, it's the last page of that tall, skinny, almost naked journal. It was the video before this one. So again, you know, I can collage or cover these or leave them alone. But let's see what happens if I so let's fold it in on itself. Pattern against pattern. Is that what I did? No. Yes, okay. So if I fold pattern against pattern, flip it over, fold it up, and then fold this one on top of it. And slip it inside. Okay, these are too stinking cute. I'm telling you, they are adorable. Okay. So you slip a tag in there. So you could slip a little tag in there. And what a fuck. I've got a little pile of tags over here, so I'm just kind of, I pulled out some little ones and some short and some wide. And, okay, here's one. That's a little too short. Here's one. They're not the tags that I would put in there, but just to show you size-wise. So you would just put smaller tags in there. That's so cute. You know, you could, if you don't like this, here, and you're not going to use it as a pocket. You could put just a little dot of glue there, and that would hold it closed. And let's see, now I would trim that. I would just trim that edge. Okay. Let's try another one. So, from what I've learned doing this, I'm going to say that, oh, I know what this is. Okay. I take that back. This is a page from one of my digitals, and I must have been going to use it for something and didn't, so, and because it's already folded in half. So I'm thinking, all right, let's fold, just to show you again, it's already folded in half. What happens if I use double, 2 pages, whoops, and do the same thing? What happens? So I'm going to fold this up, again, not quite as far. And let's see, if I do it upside down, she would be upside down, but this is going to fold over on it. Okay, that's okay. So I'm going to put the pretty lady upside down. Fold this side over. And tuck it in. Now, because it's 2 sheets of paper, I think it does need crease with the bone folder. But I noticed on this side, I've got her head, so I probably would have to do it the other way so that she's not upside down. But you get the idea. Okay. This one is just a single sheet, double-sided. It's only 5 inches wide, so this should be a small, narrow pocket, right? So let's try it. Fold it. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Do I want... I think it doesn't matter. So we're going to fold this up. Fold this over. So I can't do that quarter turn. I just have to turn it all the way around and then tuck this inside. Now we've got kind of a short squatty folder. Pocket. Have I been saying folder? Because if I've been saying folder, I mean pocket. I'm looking for, that's too big. That would be too tall. But anyway, like I said, you get the idea. So that's cute. And I've got one more I want to try. This one. This is actually a piece of stationery that was in my scrap box. Looks like it was printed on tea-dyed paper. And I know it's got lines in it, but let's see what happens. I'll try it this way. And then let's try it this way. This is going to be a wider pocket. Yeah, I want the rose on top. So cute. Now, you can take your time with this. Because I'm on video, I'm going a little faster than I might normally, so I would want to make sure that, you know, got all my edges nice. I got my creases nice. Anything trimmed that needed trimmed. So, how long did that take us? I don't know. 25 minutes? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I did 6 pockets, multiple pockets, in about 25 minutes. So that was those. And then these are what I was playing with earlier this morning. Look, little teeny tiny. I made these out of some scraps that I had. I mean, if you know, tickets, little teeny tiny tags. Don't we all just love the little teeny tiny stuff? I don't know. I do. Here's another one. Here's one. So I've got some little tiny tags. So that was those. Then this one. This was double-sided. This was, actually, this was, I had printed it for a journal, and my printer kind of made a mess of it. Made some black smears, but all you have to do is put a little collage over that, or leave it as it is. I think it ties in with the black on in the print, so that really doesn't bother me. But it bothered me with the black smear on the whole page. But I saved it because I thought, you know, save the scraps. You can always use them. And look, so there's that. Then I had a little tiny. This is a little tiny antique book page. I was going to see if I could. There we go. Just so you can see. It's not very big. So it made a really sweet little teeny tiny pocket. Here's the one I did out of some hymn page. This was out of this was a cover page, fly sheet, whatever you call those, in a book. Here I actually used some cardstock. Now this was a little tougher to fold, and I really had to apply my bone folder, but this is really sturdy. Here's one where I used a collage sheet, and again, just played with, before I committed to the folds, played with looking at it and seeing which direction it was going to end up so that I could get what I wanted, you know, showing. And then this one I love. Let me show you what this was. This was from one of my Tall Skinny journals. Don't remember which one. Oh, I can't even get to the part. That's how. Maybe I won't show you. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, I think, yes, I'm not sure. This is either one of mine or it's one of Sharon from Journalosity. I bought a couple of her kits off of Etsy. So, I had printed on the back side this document. So that's where that came from. And I loved the way it looked once it folded up. So this will be found in a future journal somewhere. That's absolutely for sure. And see, I can put a larger tag in this because it's a larger pocket. Cute, huh? Okay, so I've got all of these already made, which was my goal. I'm wanting to do some mass making. I'm going to probably not make a journal for a little while because I need to really refill my inventory boxes because they're looking kind of sad. And I find that, oops, I forgot one. I find that when I'm having to stop when I'm making a journal and make all the ephemera, it just slows down my journal making time, and I'm slow anyway, so you know that really slows me down. So my thinking is, if I make some ephemera ahead of time and keep them in inventory boxes, I'm all to the better. Now, somebody said to me that making ephemera ahead of time, they don't know what they're going to use, but the way I personally am looking at it is, I know that the colors, I know what colors I like to work in, so I can make a piece of ephemera in the colors and subject matters that I like, because I know eventually they're going to fit in a journal that I create. And I don't have to, like this, I don't have to take it to completion. At this point, I know that this will go in a journal somewhere, and at that point, it wouldn't take me long then to collage, if I wanted to collage these pockets and add a tag. So that's kind of my take on why I want to do some mask making. So I'm going to take some time here and hopefully get some of that done. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I hope if you're watching, I hope it inspires you. I'm wishing all of you just a great day, love and light. I hope that you get a chance to get into your little studio and do some creating. I will see you next time. Bye.